Hey, my name is Jillian Lawson, and I decided to do my presentation on Jamaica Kincaid. I chose Miss Kincaid because she is one of my favorite authors that we've read about this semester, and I personally enjoyed reading Girl, and I fell in love with it the first time I met it, so I automatically knew that I was going to choose her. So, a little bit about Miss Kincaid. She was originally born Elaine Cynthia Potter Richardson on May 25th, 1949 in St. John's, Antigua. I also chose her because she's a Gemini just like me. At 16, she moved to New York in search of a better life. She moved there because she grew up in a house with her mother and her stepfather and her three younger brothers. They never paid much attention to her, so she would write just to take her mind off of things. Her biological father was also a cab driver, so he was never around and he was not interested in raising children. When she moved to New York, she changed her name to Jamaica Kincaid in 1973 because she wanted to remain anonymous when she started publishing stories. Her parents, her mom, and her brothers and stepfather did not approve of her writing, so she just kind of wanted to hide from them. In 1976, she became a staff writer for the New Yorker, where she used to always submit her short stories and poems. A list of books by Jamaica Kincaid include At the Bottom of the River, The Autobiography of My Mother, My Brother, and many more. We also have some more stories by her. Most of her stories come from her childhood, her Caribbean culture, how she grew up, and just most coming of age stories. So here are just some more books by her. So about her books, like I said before, her books revolve mostly around coming of age, Caribbean culture, and her family. She would write about them just to kind of paint different images of them, all while telling the truth at the same time. The contemporary period. The contemporary period is when Jamaica Kincaid was most active. It is the current period. It started in 1939 and is here into present day. This is when she began writing in it. Also during this period, shortly after this period began, you began to see more African American writers allowed to publish books. So Miss Kincaid introduced us a different type of culture. An Antiguan American, a more Caribbean culture into literature, and that's something that we were not used to seeing. So a few of her awards and accolades include receiving the Guggenheim Fellowship to assist in research and artistic creation. She received that in 1989. She received the Anisfield Wolf Book Award for Autobiography of My Mother in 1997. She also received the Lannan Literary Award for Fiction in 1999. This is just a brief summary of the awards she's received. She has received many honoraries, such as an honorary degree from from university. She's also taught at university. She was a professor at Harvard for a short period of time. She has a very long list of awards. So this is just a list of my works cited and the sources I used to find this information, and I hope you enjoy my presentation. Thank you.